today we are going to understand the difference between talk to versus talk with. Let's start. Talk to implies one-sided communication where one person is usually doing the talking. That is, like when we want to ask someone some question, or if we want to convey some messages to some other people, we are the one talking to the other person. No, so there is only one-way communication. So that time we'll be using talk to. Let's see some examples. Can I talk to you for a minute? Can I talk to you? That is it possible for me to talk to you? The speaker is not trying to build a two-way communication. No, it's only a one-way communication. Speaker wanted to talk to some other people, so the usage is talk to. And explanation is given there. Asking to speak to someone, maybe to give them some information or ask a question in order to ask some question to other person, or in order to convey some message to another person. The speaker is asking the other person that can I talk to you, can I talk to you. Talk to is used there. And see the next one, talk with. Talk with implies a two-way conversation where both people are actively involved in the discussion. Talk with means that is, in that when we are using talk with, that usage, there will be an active conversation. That is, the speaker will be telling one thing and the listener will be replying to that question or the message or information. Let's see the example. Can I talk with you for a minute? Can I talk with you for a minute? Like, can you stay here so I can have a discussion with you? Asking for a brief conversation where both people may talk. That the speaker might be intending to have a good conversation. That speaker is telling something and listener have to the listener has to reply to that particular message or the question. That's what the usage talk with. Now the next example is, I need to talk to you about something important. The speaker is telling that the speaker wants to tell the listener some information or convey some information to the other person or deliver a message. The speaker wants to tell the listener something or ask a question or convey some message or pass some message, and the listener is likely to expect to listen more than respond, and the speaker is expecting the listener to listen only, not to respond. So that's why there we use talk to. And one more example is there with explanation. See, I need to talk with you about the project we are working on. That is, if a team manager is asking the whole team that I need to talk with you. Talk with you means talk to the whole team, so that the team has to respond to the manager's messages or the questions. So there will be an active conversation. That's what where in the sentence we use talk with. Talk with is used here in order to ask a question and get reply. Talk with means effective conversation. In such places we will use talk with. And some more examples. I'll talk to the teacher after the class. I'll talk to the teacher after class means that the student is planning to talk to the teacher to convey some questions or some messages or clear some doubts, and the student is only talking and he is not expecting the teacher to reply. Okay, and the next example is, I talked with my friends for hours last night. Last night in one of the friends' house, they all gathered and everyone shared their things with each other, so that they might have conducted a effective conversation. So the speaker says something and the listener listened and replied, and effective communication happened. So that we use talk with. And like in short, what we can tell, talk to is used more often for one-way communication, and talk with emphasizes two-way communication. That is the difference between talk to and talk with. That's the whole thing about talk to versus talk with.